Pretty much we've got all the dark flash fans. Finally got them all in the case. Just kind of run into a little bit of problems. Not really the case. Is kind of more my setup of what I got going on. Some of these fans here and there, like just tightening down normal fan screws, it seemed like I was hitting something. And the top of this case is not exactly flat. It's got some ripples to it, and little indentations, and got a lot of holes. You know, got a lot of perforations for your fan screws. You know, pick which kind of how you want it centered in this case. But there is two grooves that kind of go down, and it's like one side I'm in that groove, and the other side I'm not. Basically, I was getting a little click, click, click when I spun the fan blade with my finger. So what I did, I had some like little rubber grommets, and I put one of them in between. I still used the regular fan screw, didn't have to grab anything longer or nothing, but just put a little rubber grommet in between it, and it was just enough space in between the case and the fan to get the fan to spin freely with no interruptions. Almost the same thing here. Had to put a couple little washers on one of the fans in the front here. I kept two of my Cooler Master fans. They're 140 millimeter. I left them mounted on the inside. I had to take them out to get to the screws for the front fans. So I had to reinstall the 140s again, and you know where I've got fans on the outside, fans on the inside, they're all real close. The 140s was clicking. So I got some spacers and nuts and bolts, and put spacers in between, and created a little quarter-inch or eighth-inch gap in between the frame, the metal case frame, and the fan. And they spin freely, so that should suck air in. And then I've got one fan down here in the bottom. So pretty much that's kind of what we got. And that ought to be some nice looking fans. We done a heck of an improvement on the cable management. It was a lot more shoddy everywhere, splitters. Now it's not as clustered. I mean, there's still a lot of wires and whatnot. Sometimes, I love this case, but sometimes the front doesn't breathe very good. That is one thing. It's got ventilation down one side. It's kind of, tempered glass, and I can turn my graphics card sideways. Well, I kind of, you get one thing and you give up on it, you get a little short on the other side. It's like, well, should I have just picked out a case that had great airflow and I couldn't vertically mount my video card. I don't know. That new video card I got, and as fancy as it is, it's like, well, I really appreciate being able to see it. Okay, I gotta move this aside, put a knee up here just to help hold this thing. I'm gonna go back just a hair. In there. Yeah, okay. It's a little difficult figuring out what I'm doing there. Been on a long project, getting down to the wee hours, losing my mind at the last minute. Come on. There we go. I got Cinebench R15 scores wrote down the other night with the air conditioner running, idle temperatures, not running a game or anything is what I'm saying. I was watching Netflix, I think. But, yeah, pretty much with idle temperatures and whatnot, I got stuff wrote down, and then I let my bedroom kind of warm up. No air conditioner, just a little black box fan type thing running, and it was war mission here and done a temperature hardware monitor. I think I was running right around 70 degrees total, and then there's like 3 temperature sensors on my motherboard, and one was like 64, 44, and 63 or something like that. I had to check. It's wrote down. I wanted to write down a little bit of stuff just for comparison purposes. Little guy. Big old computer case. It's bigger than me. Yeah, we'll get her all hooked up here, see what we got. That little keyboard and mouse. That's a keyboard. Like I had in the top two, probably everybody does. And plug in the internet adapter. We will. I'm going to put the filter in the bottom. Oh, this will be a little bit of a challenge, I think, maybe. Well, I screwed up. Plugged the stuff in, wasn't ready. There we go. I don't know how great the video card's going to be firing up. Sometimes I got to mess with the HDMI ports with this Gigabyte RTX 2060 Super. I should not have to mess with the motherboard. Yeah, shouldn't have to mess with plugging in and unplugging my HDMI cords in the video card to get a picture to work. Let's hit the power button and make sure. One of the front ones. And don't be shoving your fingers in the fan. It's this middle one. Let's flip the TV over. Oh, I gotta loosen up the screw or something there. See if I got a picture. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell whether the big TV is going to work or not. Okay, cool. I got a picture. It's same screensaver. Hey, it quit. Okay. Wow. I have to say, I think it's brighter inside the case. I think it did make a difference as far as the illumination factor, as far as how bright everything was. I think these fans are illuminating more. The question is, too, the controller is on the back panel. I'm curious if this will read through the computer. Yes, it did. It worked. It worked. I got a fan that's barely snagged, so we will fix that fan here sometime. Nah. Look cool.
You still recording?
Yeah, we're recording here.
How long?
I just now started back up, bud. So you're in on my video.
See ya.
See ya, buddy. We want to run hardware monitor and 43 degrees, and it's just being fired up. And with the Cooler Master, the setup that I had, I was running 56. I've been watching Netflix for a little while. I don't know. It's at 46 now. Let's do a Cinebench run while the computer is nice and freshly booted up, not real wore out yet. Getting her hot, getting it hot or whatnot. Alright. See what our Cinebench score is here real quick. 8 cores, 16 threads, 3.7 gigahertz. It'll go up to 4.3. I don't have much anything overclocked. I think Precision Boost Overdrive might be in effect, so when it needs extra, it can give it extra. 1638. I got a 1708 before. It's kind of hard to tell. But sometimes you run a test and you get a great score, and then run it a second time you get lower. What's going on? Might just be it's getting some temperature to it or whatnot. A little bit of air flowing out. Not much. Feels about the same as before though with the other fan. 1712 this time. And that's what I got written down on paper, 1712, so I'm hitting about the same. Nope. hardware monitor, we're running 3 cores, 4 core, 5 core, 6 cores at 4.25 and over, 1 core at 4.1, and 1 core at 4.34. So damn near, like luck of the silicone lottery, damn near all cores is running 4.3 here and there. Yeah, all the cores can't hit 4.3. It's just wild. When I go to check this actual processor, it seems like it'll tell me some decent numbers. 4.3, 4.25. That's no joke when they got the 3000 series that just came out, and before any driver updates, people was having trouble getting it to the max boost frequency, and that wasn't, I don't think that was all core frequency, so people kind of getting a little frustrated there. Their chips ain't performing, or they want a little more out of it and can't get it. Well, I got that stuff wrote down here somewhere. I had a mistake. Well, fellers, that's pretty well it. Here, let's grab the camera and show you at least. That's what they look like now. That's the good old system. Pretty slick looking setup there, I do have to say. And in that one, the black one I just got done working on. Killing some lights here, sorry. But the black one there, that one is a Ryzen 7 2700X. 2 16 gig sticks of G-Skill Trident Z RGB RAM, the 3200 megahertz. It's a 32 gig kit. Still motherboard's an Asus Prime X470 Pro, and 2 more slots for RAM still left over. So 6 SATA ports on the board, and there's a bunch of USB ports on the back and whatnot. Down inside there's a Crucial M.2 500 gig NVMe drive for my operating system. We've got a Gigabyte RTX 2060 Super. That's the Aorus model. And like I say, eventually I'm going to switch out and put my Cooler Master radiator on this, and I'll put that Ryzen cap I just made on there. Let's see if I can locate it there. Yeah, a lot of guys in videos got MSI computers sent to them, and they got caps with the MSI Dragon on it. I kind of asked a couple people, how do you get them caps, or a cap, and I ain't heard nothing back. I'm just a small town, small G.I. Joe, and don't know who to talk to get that kind of stuff. So I made my own. I had one left over from that other radiator. It burned up. But we've got a 1250 watt Ripjaw G-Skill power supply, 80 plus platinum. And this is a Thermaltake View 31 case. What else am I missing? I think that's about it, fellers. Got the AMD, the Ryzen 7 2700X processor. This PC here, this was my first. It added a 4-port USB in the front, 3.0. It had a Wi-Fi adapter stuck in a USB port on the inside, a little USB wire. So I unplugged that, and I plugged this into the USB. And then therefore it gave me extra USBs for that Wi-Fi dongle. So that worked. And yes, this is an iBuy Power Tower, but I went through Walmart and they pretty much I had it shipped to Walmart. HTC Vive logos. Came with one stick at 8 gig, 8 gig DDR3 or DDR4 RAM, sorry, and I upgraded it to 16 more gigs. It's at 24 gigs of 2400 megahertz, I believe, and that there's a Gigabyte RTX 2060. That's a regular 2060. I got the 2060 Super for the new computer and thought, well, I'll hook the regular 2060 up to the white one here. It's no slouch either, Ryzen 7 1700X. It was the middle processor, that first generation Ryzen. Asus Prime V350 motherboard. 250 gig SSD. Oh, and that computer there, I've got two 4 terabyte hard drives mounted to the backside too. So I've got plenty of storage. And this computer here, it's got 2 1 terabytes, a 2 terabyte, a 240 gig SSD for the operating system. What was that? 600 watt, 80 plus. What is that? It just says certified. I couldn't read it down there, but yep, pretty much that's it, man. That's the gamers that I tend to play around with and tinker with, and I love getting parts and doing what I can just to tinker and upgrade and have a little fun. But it's always ongoing and hard financially to keep up with all the new products. And, alright, give me a shout out, MSI and Asus and Gigabyte and all you guys. I'll definitely try out your stuff and post the videos there. And Dark Flash, I definitely like your fans. Yeah, I have to say, they are pretty. And things look pretty wild. They're doing their job. Oh yeah. Alright, fellers, well, thanks for watching.